Welcome to this complete and practical course on Django. This training contains one big project that we will build together and a theoretical presentation that will help you understand many concepts. For example, signals, class-based views, context processors, middleware, and much more. Especially at the very beginning, Django can seem to be overwhelming, and this presentation might come in handy if you would like to deeply understand, for instance, different options of custom form validation, working with models, or simply it could serve as a cheat sheet when you will start to write your own applications. So without further ado, let's have a glance on what we will create during this course, which by the way goes beyond the basics of Django. The primary goal is to create an application that will allow us to cover various Django functionalities. We will create a solution for companies to report results and problems. This project is called Improveo, and in a minute I will show you what it's capable of. So first things first, we need to sign in or create an account. Let me input my email address and my password, and we are at the home view. So let's imagine we are a team leader in a manufacturing company that is in charge of one or maybe many production lines. I am here logged in as Luke, and I am responsible for ABC and X, Y, and Z production line. This is very important because this form doesn't display the entire list of production lines available at a particular manufacturing company. Instead, it displays a list of production lines related to the current user. This solution is much more convenient because instead of displaying the entire list, we only see the results that are interesting for us. So to confirm this, let's look at a different browser where we are logged in as a different user, and we should see different results. User 1, production line, and we see only one that is called next. So we can go back now, we can select ABC, and after we will submit this production form, we will be redirected to a view where we can report production results and production problems. So let's do that now. So right now we are at the main view of our report application, and as you can see, there are no results yet. So the best way to explain how this actually works would be to add a record. So we have the current date displayed at the day field, and we have to pick a start hour. So we can say that from 6 o'clock till 7 o'clock we were producing smartphones, and again this field is associated to the current production line. So again, we don't display all the products that are produced in the manufacturing company. We display only the products available for the ABC production line. Okay, and we were producing smartphones, and the target was to make, let's say, 20 items. We were able to make only 18, and now we have all the fields filled out and we can submit this form. So we have our first result. We can now delete it, we can edit it, we can also assign problems. And since we haven't met the target, it wouldn't be a bad idea to add some problems. So I'll do that now. Here I have to select a category of a problem, and to make things quick I will select quality, and in the description I will write low quality of components. Also in the breakdown I will say altogether it costed us like 20 minutes of time, and I can make this public. In a minute you will understand what this actually does. Now I can save the form, and we have our first problems assigned to a particular record. Let's maybe add another one. So from 7 a.m. till 8 a.m. we were producing this time smartwatches. The target was to make 15. We were able to make only 12. And let's send this. Maybe let's also confirm if the delete works. So yes, we actually deleted it, and let's add this again. So from 7 till 8 smartwatches, the target was 15, we were able to produce 12. Let's send this. We have this again. Let's assign problems, this time material. Okay, and now let's say that delay of material from the warehouse, altogether let's say 15 minutes, and this time we won't make this public, so in a minute you will see the difference. Okay, let's save the form, and right now we have our problems assigned to a different record, and we can now move to the board to see what actually happened there. The social board is a place where you can not only share your thoughts by creating a post from this form, but also you can see all the problems reported by all the team leaders. If you assigned problems to a record which is marked as public, these posts will appear in a blue frame. In our case, smartphones were marked as public, while smartwatches weren't. The problems that aren't public do not appear at the board at all. We have to access them from a different place, the Get Report view. But let's say I want to create a post. What are the requirements? Well, the title must be at least 5 charts long, and the description must be minimum of 10 charts long. We accept only JPG and PNG files. So let's try to add a post. I'll ask, who wants a beer? And the description will be only one single question mark. I'll click send, and we get a validation error. The description is too short, so let's fix this by providing a proper length description. I'll just say maybe today after work, and now I will submit this form, and yes, now it's okay. We get the first post. We can like it, we can unlike it, we can go and see the details, we can delete it since we are the owner of this post, we can also comment it, and I'll write a comment just to show you how it works. I'm in, and here it is. So right now we can go back to the board. We can just have a short look on what is the difference between the posts in the red frame, which are general posts, and the posts in the blue frame, which are posts related to the problems. You can go to see the details, and here you can see is a brief summary on the problems that we reported. So let's go back now. And next we will take a look at the Get Report view, where we have access to all the results and problems, also the ones not marked as public. So let's select ABC, let's select the current day from the date picker, and we can now submit this form. And here we have the summary of what actually happened on a given day. The plan was to produce 35 items. We were able to produce only 30. The difference is -5, and the end result is not okay. Here are the problems that occurred. We have low quality of components from the quality category. Here is the randomly generated code for this problem. And the second issue was the delay of material from the warehouse, from the material category, with this particular code. Now let's see the problems in a different format. We can generate every day a PDF with the problems that occurred. So you just have to click today's PDF, and you'll get a brief summary on the things, on the issues that occurred. This is something you can just simply save and send to different users. Okay. The next option will be to have a look at our profile application. Here we can simply update our profile. We can write some additional informations. Love Python, for example. We can edit our website, we can change our profile picture, we can save the changes, and as you can see, the profile has been updated. We are now close to the end, but still we have the biggest challenge ahead. The challenge is called the messaging app, and let's have a look what it actually does. So here I can create a new message. I have to pick a user. Let me pick myself to show you some validation. I'll just write the title as hello, message, how are you? I'll try to send it now. There was an error, can't send a message to yourself. So I'll choose a different user, user 1, I'll send it, message has been sent. Now I'll go to the different browser and I'll refresh it. I got a message from someone. Okay, we can view it. Message hello, how are you? Sent from Luke. And now I can simply reply something. Hi, Luke. And now I get a view similar to the one in the smartphones when you send text messages. Okay, let's go back, let's refresh. I also got a message. Okay, and this is a message that I actually sent, so from Luke to user, and now I got a response. So here it's sent to Luke from user 1, and I can respond to this as well. Hello, user 1. Football today, and here it is. And this is basically how it works. So we have this application where we can chat and write messages to different users. Very interesting, a little bit challenging, but this is something that we will do at the very end, and hopefully you will learn a lot. So now that you know what this project is about and what we are going to cover, I would like to officially invite you to take this training, which by the way comes with this presentation that can be your guideline while building your own Django applications. My name is Lucas and I'm from Pipeline.com, and hopefully I will see you in the first lecture.